Hi guys, Miss Richo here. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to create a bar chart or a bar graph using Google Sheets, and this is how we do it. So first of all, this is our data. So what we've got is I've collected all of the birthdays in my classroom, and what I've done is done a tally of all the students and then put them into January, February, March and so on birthdays per month. From then, what I'm going to do is go up to my Google Classroom, click on Google Classroom, then I open up Digitech and go to my classwork. Once I'm in my classwork, this is my assignment here. I view this assignment and there's a video on data charts that explains everything. Okay, now to insert a Google Sheet for this project, I'm going to click on the plus over here. And then I go and add a Google Sheet to my project. Once this is loaded, I click on the Google Sheet here to open it. And you can alter this in any way, and it's all saved onto my project here. So I've got my data here and I want to add it in here. So for the beginning, I have a title here, birthdays of students in grade 3-4A or 3-4B or C or D. Then we put in the months, and then this other title is the number of students. Okay, because that is just a tally that counts the students. Then what I want to do is put the categories in here. So the categories are January, February, March, and so on. I'll show you a little trick with Google Sheets. If you click and drag your mouse like so, you've typed in 3, January, February, March. Now the clever thing about Google Sheets is if you click on the corner here and drag your mouse down, Google Sheets is very smart in that it picks up, and this does it in Excel as well, it picks up, oh, they're typing in the months of the year. So when you click and drag it down, it types in all of the months of the year, and you just get rid of those ones there because that's starting back at January again. Okay, so that's a nice quick tip to know. Okay, the next one is the tally. So again, we're going to count these tallies and then we're going to put them in here like that. So for example, that makes up 5. That makes up 5 plus 2 is 7. That one makes up 5 plus 5 is 10, and so on. So once you've got them all entered, then what we do is we click and drag our mouse down to select these columns. It's really important to not leave any gaps in here and no gaps in the column. So if you were to put your data down here, then this is not going to work. So you have to make sure that the months of the year go in here and the number of students goes in the next column over. Then you go up to here and it'll show here. You've got your chart here. It looks like a chart. You click on here like so, and what will happen is straight away Google Sheets works out, this will make a good bar graph. As you can see though, you've got your months down the bottom and it shows months here, which is that title there, and then the number of students, which is your second title here. So all of the months are already put into the axes in the correct order. The second part is it's all nicely spaced out with the numbers going up the top, up the side, but the heading, numbers of students versus months. Is it number of students versus months? No, it's not. So what you want to do is change your heading. We were doing the birthdays of students in grade 3-4A. So what we want to change it to is the birthdays of students in grade 3-4A, and if it's 3-4B, C, D, then that's how you would do it. So that is pretty much how we would take a lot of data that we've tallied up for the day and pop it into a bar graph or a bar chart.